Fans weren't prepared to say goodbye as The Summer I Turned Pretty's third season concluded on September 17. Tears, memories, and interminable TikTok arguments over whether to support Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah were all part of the finale. However, when the credits rolled, an unexpected event occurred. Instead of simply ending, the show began to have an impact on real life. And not only in beach wardrobe inspiration and playlists. These days, it influences the names that people give their children. The influence of popular culture titles. Pop culture has always influenced what parents choose to name their children, according to experts. Consider the success of Arya following Game of Thrones or the explosion of Bella following Twilight. The Summer I Turned Pretty is now taking center stage. According to Brianna Engelbrecht, associate editor at the online baby registry site Babelist, pop culture provides names new meanings in addition to introducing them. Familiar names are given emotional weight by shows like The Summer I Turned Pretty, Engelbrecht says. The data from expectant parents creating their Babelist registries definitely reflects that. The pattern is more than anecdotal. The statistics support the claims made by Baby Center, one of the biggest online parenting services. According to Rebecca Wahlberg, Baby Center's baby name trends specialist, 1 in 9 parents told us their baby's name was inspired by pop culture, including celebrities, TV shows, movies, or popular books. Who represents 11% of parents who are naming their kids after well-known people or fictional characters who have a personal meaning for them. The Conrad versus Jeremiah debate. The fandom is sharply split between Team Jeremiah and Team Conrad, as anyone who has ever perused fan conversations on The Summer I Turned Pretty can attest to. As a result, the Instagram comment area exploded when Baby Center asked, "Which boy name do you like better, Jeremiah or Conrad?" It's interesting to note that even supporters who proudly called themselves Team Conrad acknowledged that Jeremiah had a more endearing name. Jeremiah, a gentle, sentimental name with origins in warmth and loyalty, received the majority of the vote. Engelbrecht continues, "This year, we've definitely seen that SITP effect on baby names. We completely understand the appeal, having been fans of the show ourselves." The name of Belly is also blooming. The main character of the play, Isabel Belly Conklin, has a name that has been well known for years. According to the Social Security Administration, the full name Isabella ranked 9th in the United States last year. Elegant, romantic, and timeless, according to Engelbrecht. Many parents find it to be a sweet spot since it feels fresh without being trendy, she continues. Additionally, Isabel, the somewhat abbreviated form that reflects Belly's real name on the program, has quietly gained popularity. Isabel moved up 12 ranks to number 192 on Baby Center's baby name chart this year. According to Wahlberg, the name first appeared in Baby Center's top 100 girl names back in 1998. It began to decline after reaching its zenith in the early 2000s. Its resurgence in 2025 is encouraging evidence that The Summer I Turned Pretty is reviving it. It's easy to understand why. Anyone who remembers being 16 and experiencing a range of inconceivable feelings may relate to Belly's story, which centers on a girl torn between maturing, falling in love, and discovering who she is. That same feeling of tenderness and nostalgia is associated with the name Isabel. The love triangle's boys. Let's now discuss the mythical Fisher brothers, who started 1,000 arguments about love triangles. Jeremiah. Jeremiah Fisher is the sunshine boy in the show. Open-hearted, loyal, and kind, the type of person who displays his feelings like a badge. Parents seem to be feeling that mood. According to Engelbrecht, Jeremiah is a name that feels steady and safe. It has depth and warmth, which are attributes that many people look for in a child's name. Since 2000, the name Jeremiah has been among the top 100 baby boy names in the United States, reaching its highest level of popularity in 2011. Thanks to the show's newfound interest, it is rising again after ranking 93rd the previous year. Jeremiah has emerged as one of the most popular names on Babelist among people creating registries this year. Conrad. Conversely, Conrad Fisher possesses the subdued intensity that has made him the most popular gloomy romantic interest on the internet. He is a complicated individual that expresses little but has strong emotions. Engelbrecht observes, Conrad is definitely more under the radar. After hearing it on a character you like, it feels timeless and surprising, like a name you fall in love with. Conrad now has a significantly lower Babelist ranking than Jeremiah, probably in the 700s, but that is starting to change. According to Engelbrecht, it's gradually becoming more popular, particularly among parents who prefer a classic look without being overdone. She continues, "It just sounds cool. It has that literary, brooding energy." The growing tendency is also confirmed by the Social Security Administration. Conrad's rise from number 708 in 2000 to number 469 last year was gradual rather than dramatic. A tribute to Fisher's. The TSITP boost isn't limited to first names. The last name Fisher has also begun to gain popularity as a possible first name. Wahlberg remarks, "Fisher is one of those unusual names that feels both rare and familiar. Even though we don't see it very often, it's memorable, and that might change as the show gains more traction." Since 2004, the name has been on the verge of being among the top 1,000 baby names. It was ranked number 897 last year, but like Conrad, it is gradually rising. Fisher's ascent is consistent with a larger naming trend, where parents are seeking names that are both unique and grounded. That was made possible by names like Hunter, Carter, and Sawyer. Fisher may follow. From the screen to the real world. Although the boundaries between fact and fiction have always been blurred by pop culture, few shows better capture the emotional essence of growing up than The Summer I Turned Pretty. In addition to the romance, the story's nostalgic appeal stems from the long summers, first loves, heartbreak, and second chances it conjures. It feels like a small part of that feeling is being bottled up when you name a child after one of these personalities. The significance of those names, hope, love, warmth, and the bittersweet magic of youth, is more important than simply enjoying the play. Next up, the motion picture. The author and creator of The Summer I Turned Pretty, Jenny Han, has revealed that a film adaptation is currently under development. Fans began speculating about Belly, Conrad, and Jeremiah's future after hearing the news. Could we see all of them as adults? Perhaps even establishing their own families? Engelbrecht chuckles, "We have lots of ideas if Belly and Conrad ever need help naming their future fictional baby." In the meanwhile, parents everywhere appear content to follow Cousins Beach's lead. Don't be shocked if the parents of a child named Isabel, Jeremiah, or Conrad admit to binge-watching The Summer I Turned Pretty during the last trimester. Because giving someone you love that name is sometimes the finest way to respect a tale that makes you feel so strongly, when it reminds you of who you were or who you wanted to be. Perhaps in a few years, a new generation of young Conrads and Isabels will grow up with sand between their toes, Taylor Swift on the soundtrack, and that distinct sense of summer heartache in the air, just as their parents did.